Hello students. Today we will be starting with the section 4 in our textbook. The first chapter in this section is History of Novel. I'm sure you can recollect last year we studied the history of drama, and so this year we will be studying history of novel. So let us begin. The known history of novel began from the 18th century. So, 18th century gifts to the English literature were the periodical essay and novels. It's not that novels did not exist before that. They did, but they prominently became very well known during the 18th century, and from there it continued to be one of the famous forms of literature. Both of these forms, especially novel, caught the spirit of the 18th century. Why? Now, periodical essay here means essays that would appear in regular intervals in magazines or newspapers. So, those type of essays were known as periodical essays. So, in the 18th century, these essays appearing in the magazines and newspapers at regular intervals and novels, both of them became very well known, and it caught the attention and spirit of the people. Why? Because this 18th century was the age of intellectual, sentimental, and realistic play. And it also tried to instruct the readers. So it would help them to become more purposeful and to live a virtuous life. Now, since the time of its origin, novel has been gaining popularity and growing gradually. Today, if you see, the novel is recognized as the most dominant literary genre. We have so many different forms of literature. We have drama, we have poetry, and we have novels as well. But if you see, the novels are the ones which have gained popularity for many, many years. Now let us look at the origin of novel. From where do we get the word novel? First, let us see what a novel means. A novel means a long narrative fiction which describes intimate human experiences, normally in a prose form. So, in a novel, you will see very close and very personal human experiences. So the characters in the novel, they will give you the every minute detail of their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, and that way the entire story of the novel is being portrayed in the form of a prose. Now the word novel is derived from the Italian word novella. Novella means new. Okay, so definitely novel was something new, or it would bring some new emotions, some new thoughts into the minds of its readers, and also it was a new form of literature. And so the word novel comes from the Italian word novella, which means new. Now, a novel narrates a story, embellishing it with more details. Now, if you see in a novel, then you will find the details of its characters, time, what time the novel is taking place, which place it is taking place at, then what is the nature of the people, what is going on to their minds, what are their gestures, what are their activities. So, all these details are very well written down in a novel. It also creates a picture of a society of that time. Now, this is a very important factor about novel. That is, a novel, in the time that it is written, the way the characters are portrayed or the way the entire setting of the novel is shown, it depicts the very society during that period. So, if a novel was written in the 18th century, it will show the entire picture of the society of that time. If it is written in the 19th century, then the characters, the settings, the way they behave, the way they talk, all of those things will be portraying the society of the 19th century. So this is one of the important factors of the novel, is that it shows you the society of that time. So it's not very difficult for you to understand what the society must be in the 18th century or what the society must be in the 20th century. Read the novel and you will get to know that the society comprised of those particular people or of those particular types of classes in the society, etc. Okay. Now, also we should understand that novel makes life easier to understand than in drama and in poetry. Now, if you see, you are aware about drama. A drama is something where you portray the entire scene by acting in it, okay, or having the characters and there's dialogues taking place and all of those things. However, a novel is very, very easy to understand. The language that they use is very simple, and we can relate to the characters or the dialogues in the novel. And poetry again is one more important form of literature, but it is rather difficult than a novel. So novel is easier to understand than a drama and or a poetry. Okay, so these are the basic things or introduction to our novel. Now let us get into the history of novel. Novel as a literary genre has a history of about 2000 years. I said that in 18th century we had the gift of novel and the periodical essays. But I also did mention that it was not that only in the 18th century the novel started coming into form and then again it progressed. No, novels were also there before. But the kind of novels written earlier were different than the novels that started being written in the 18th century. So we can trace the origin of novel for about 2000 years, okay? And among the early precursors of novel, a collection of tales. There was this collection of tales which was known as Greek romances. They dated in the 2nd to 6th century. So you can imagine we are talking about the 18th century, but we have to go back so many centuries and see that the origin of novel was even present in the 2nd and the 6th century, and then it was known as the Greek romances. Okay, now these imaginative and delightful stories of ideal love and marvelous adventures, they profoundly affected the creative writing for the next 1,000 years. So if you see from the second till this to the 2nd and 6th century, 1,000 years later also people followed the same way of writing the novel, that is showing the ideal love, what kind of love should be there, a boy and girl falls in love and then they get happily married and all of that. So that was the entire picture which was shown in the novels of that time. Okay, and also the adventures were supposed to be very marvelous and something very good enough to go to and something to take up and all of those. So everything was pictured in a very nice way in the novels of that time, that is in 2nd, 6th and those 1,000 years before. Okay, but the novel in the modern era usually makes use of a literary prose. The earlier threads of the genre can be found in Virgil's Eclogues or Malory's Morte d'Arthur or Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. So here you will see that these are the ones, novels which show you the modern era way of conveying their thoughts and emotions in the literary prose. Okay, then let us go to the next level of the novel. Now, Murasaki Shikibu's Tale of Genji. This was the novel which was written in 1010, year 1010. Now, this novel has been described as the world's first novel. Okay, so if you have to just think about, okay, which must be the first novel. So the novel, that is the Tale of Genji, which was written by Murasaki Shikibu, this was the world's first novel as we know it. Okay, then the European novel is often said to begin with Don Quixote. Now, the pronunciation here is different because this is a Spanish writer. His name is Miguel de Cervantes. Okay, so he has written the novel Don Quixote, and this was the beginning for the European people and their history of novel. Okay, now what happened? This novel, that is Don Quixote, was written from the time 1605, the year 1605 to 1615. So within the span of 10 years, this novel, that is Don Quixote, was published in two forms. Okay, so in two parts it was published during this time. Now in the 18th century, the appearance of newspaper. Now what we spoke about Don Quixote, which was published between 1605 to 1615. Now again we come back to the 18th century. So the time span from 16th century to 18th century, here we see that there is a change, how that the appearance of newspaper and magazines, these two forms of literature, starts attracting a large number of readers from the middle class. Now earlier they had this novel only, so only a part of, the a particular section of the society were interested in reading those novels. Okay, those were the upper class people. But there was the introduction of newspapers and magazines, because we know that in the 18th century industrial revolution started taking place, and with this industrial revolution there was an introduction of newspapers and magazines, and those people, okay, that is the middle class people who were emerging during this time, they were not very much interested in the novels, so they took their interest towards newspapers and magazines. So the romances and tragedies which were present in the novel were appreciated by the upper class. Okay, thus the need for a new type of literature arose that would express the ideas of the 18th century. Now, in the 18th century, new literature was characterized. How? By the spirit of realism. Okay, so all the reality in the society was enhanced through the novel, and denial of enthusiasm, passion, and imagination. So, like I said, in the second and the sixth century, pure imagination was required, because they were writing not the reality of life, but something which was imaginative. That is, the very fact that they wrote about ideal love is something, an imaginative concept. Okay, why? Because in real life we don't have ideal love. Okay, so here in this new literature, what happened is they removed the enthusiasm, passion, and imagination, and instead they replaced it with the spirit of realism. So whatever is real was depicted in the novel. Okay, now after 1740, novel originated as a literary form in England. Increase in trade and commerce along with industrial revolution gave rise to the middle class. A class of people had emerged to occupy an elite status, and the realistic picture of everyday life and problems of common people depicted in the novel appealed to the newly educated class and was regarded as a respectable reading material. Why? Because the novels that were written during that time, it actually depicted the everyday life and the everyday problems that occurred in a person's life during that period. So these people started respecting that reading material, because that was the way of expressing the common man's feelings and thoughts through the novel. So thus the novel as a form appears to have been designed for following things. First, to voice the aspirations of middle and lower class. Okay, now we are in the 21st century, and still we are not very much open towards expression of our feelings. So you can imagine people during the 18th century, then it was very difficult, and people were not able to voice their opinions about what was happening with them, and what are the various ways that they would like to live a better life. So through the novels, it was easy for them to voice the aspirations, especially of the middle and lower class, because these are the two classes which were suffering during that time. Okay. Also, the spread of machines, it provided a time to the educated middle class. Now, what happened? Because of the industrial revolution, all the work which was done by people earlier now was done by the machines. So the work was done faster, and the quality of work also was better. And so the people who were earlier indulged in working, they had now nothing to do. So they got time to either read the books or to discuss about the books that they have read with their fellow workers. Okay, so hence more and more spread of all this kind of information, all the various novels started taking place. And however, in the light of all the increasing popularity of the novels, drama and poetry were fading away. These two literary forms were fading away because now people started taking interest in reading novels. So they didn't wanted to read dramas, or they didn't wanted to go and attend the dramas or see the dramas, or they didn't want to read poetry and all of those things because those were difficult. So they rather preferred to read the novels. So these two forms of literature were fading away. Now novel was a combination. Here we also know that why novel again was preferred by people, because it was the combination of some features of drama and some features of poetry, and with the addition of some more features. So it was prominent form in the 18th century. Why? Because it encompassed, means it included the social, the political, the cultural happenings, and also the scientific progress that was taking place during that time. So, my dear students, I'm sure you have understood the introduction of novel, especially in the 18th century, and how the novel also was a form 2000 years ago, that is in the second and in the 6th century, and later on how its form changed gradually, and how people started preferring novel rather than reading poetry or attending dramas or reading dramas, etc. Okay, so all this I hope you have understood. We shall continue with the later part of the lesson in the next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.